Hi there. So I'm in a construction shop and just gonna try to make this time useful. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Maya and today you're watching the series of A Healthy Relationship. If you're new here, welcome to the family. And if you're not yet subscribed, just do it now so that you don't miss any video. I want to talk to you about the healthy relationship and why or what is a healthy relationship in my point of view. My point of view about this topic, this question is that the relationship that you allow to be who you are, or you allow yourself to be who you are and still enjoy this journey of another human being who also need the space to be who he is, and you also allow him to be who he is, because the relationship basically, in my point of view, and I am still learning to not expect anything from my partner, and in the same time also to listen to my need, what I want, and give myself what I need, so that I don't have to go out and ask him to give me what I need, because that is not possible. Your partner can never give you what you need. Your partner can never give you happiness, because the happiness have to come from within, have to come from you. And when you find someone who are, the matching with you, aligned with you, don't have to find someone who had exactly the same with you or think the same with you. You being with someone who actually just like a lock and the key. You don't gonna go out and looking for the same key, because what you're gonna do with two keys? You need to have a lock and a key that you can matching, you can unlock, and you can, go everywhere together, and you feel safe to be next to each other. It's not because the other person give you a security that you feel safe, but because the other person give you the space for you to be who you are, and you have to do the same, because the relationship is all about growing together, but it's not about fitting in someone else's projection or fitting in someone else belief that you should be in a certain way and he should be in a certain way for you to have a happy marriage or happy healthy relationship. The healthy relationship is not about being perfect, and it's not about fulfill the other person's need, but it's about be who you are and allow the other person to be who he is, who she is, without expectation, because love has no expectation. Fear does need expectation. Fear is full of expectation, because the other person have to fulfill you, otherwise you will not feel good, and that is not love. Love never asks just kind of thing. Love is just beautiful in its own way. Love is a stepping stone to freedom, and in a way love itself is a freedom, because you can't expect anything from love, and the moment you start to expect something from love, you lose it, just like that. Just like you're going to the beach and the air is so fresh, and you have this little box and you're trying to capture the air from the beach where you went for holiday, and when you come home you expect that you're going to inhale that air, that freshness, that feeling of freedom when you're at home in your little room. And it's not the same feeling, because it's not there anymore. Love stays only in the moment. When you're trying to capture something that in the past that's no longer the same, it's not the same quality, the moment has gone. So you perhaps ask me or have a question in your head like, what does it mean if you only be in the moment? What about tomorrow? What about, being together forever? I'm just gonna tell you this: there's no such thing together forever. You only have now, you only have today, and love is just here and now. And if you can truly enjoy this moment, 100% of you don't have to think about tomorrow, because tomorrow is come out of today. And that's it. If you do your best to be in today, in the now, and just to learn to give love to yourself, because a healthy relationship is have to start from you. When you feel love for yourself, truly for yourself, unconditional love, the love that you don't have to wait to get a better job, the love that you don't have to wait to have a more salary, or you don't have to wait that you're gonna lose some weight or be in a better place, have a better house, have a better car. The love that has no condition, and this is the love that you responsible for, the love for yourself. Because when you feel this love, the unconditional love for yourself, you attract the same love, you attract the person, your partner, that who will share the same value with you, the person who share the same value that you give to yourself. It is a law. It's not possible that you love yourself so much and you give yourself a home to rest, the healthy food to eat, and you attract the people who are not supporting you. It's not possible. Life is so intelligent. Life select what you ask for. Life select what is matched for you. So you don't have to worry about your partner, because if you have all the whole time to take care of yourself, to develop your inner strength, your inner power, your self-love, you will see those people around you will slowly change. The one who is not healthy for you, the one who is not support your personal or spiritual growth, they're slowly leaving you, and you just have to let them go. And you have to also remember that life is ever changing like the season, and so yourself. You have to only concentrate to have a healthy relationship to yourself, for yourself, and the rest, life will take care of it. I also record a little interview to Kai about the question I got from some of you asked me what I think about the relationship that always together 24 hours and the relationship that in distance. So I will have Kai answer to that because I really like his answer, and I will add to that as well what I think about it. I think you must have a secret. You have been married for a long time now with your wife. What keeps you stay healthy in this relationship with her?
We learned a word today, verkneifen in German.
And
There's not a literal translation to it in English. Verkneifen.
What have to do with a healthy relationship then?
Well, as a husband, you often have to not speak out what comes to your mind when you see your wife acting out her moods or her emotions in a way that might disturb you or take over the place. And then you just find a place for yourself, calm, and not react to the emotional waves that come, seeming overwhelming, but yet you have your surfboard of consciousness that you can use to ride and glide and surf, taking the waves as they come and just go with the flow.
And what do you think of, I have a question from one of people in my community. She asked,
It depends on the lifestyle of each individual, how much space you need as a person, and how fine you are spending more time and sharing more space with each other, or just to work it out through over the distance.
and how do you feel with your relationship that you kind of spend time all the time with your wife because you both work at home? Are you happy with this rhythm?
Well, as we both know, sometimes it would be nice to have an extra room, a little more space. So that we can go with our own flow and be productive, and have a space to share and to commune, to come together. Yes, and this can be in the smaller scale or in the bigger scale, like for a distant relationship, to have this space of sharing nowadays. It can be also, it is a lot through the virtual space, also the connection that we can keep up, not bound to a physical space. We are always connected in that sense. So distant relationships seem easier these days as they might have been before.
How do you know you're not in a distant relationship? You're kind of like doing everything with your wife and you're going everywhere together, and now you're going to the journey together. You're excited? You're going to the jungle with your wife? Just say the truth. It's fine. You're happy to have this opportunity to be able to do everything together, to go through ups and go through downs together. How do you feel? Because your truth, your wisdom that you share, it might help someone out there that are in struggle right now. What do you feel, Ja?
I'm truly looking forward to it. It's a great opportunity. It's a great gift that we can share and be together on this journey.
Thank you so much. Wow. You have no idea how much this means. Kai share his wisdom, his words with us. And I found that both are very important, even though you are living in the same house, working in the same area. Like now we are 6 years married, 8 years together, and we work at home. So I know exactly how does it feel when we have to work at home and we live together, we eat and we do everything together. It's beautiful in a way because your partner become your best friend. You share a lot of things to one another, but also it's very important to find the time for yourself. Like every year so far now, I like to go to another country or do a trip just for myself. It's not because that I don't want him to come with me. Many times I feel like, wow, like when I see the sunset when I was in India, and it's like, wow, it would be so amazing if Kai is here and he can see this the same as well. But in the same time, I know that it's okay for me to just enjoy this for myself, because we're going to see the sunset together, and we have been seeing the sunset for so many sunsets already together, and this time I can just take it for me, and it feels so good because you take the time just for yourself. It is a ritual for you to take time for yourself. Of course, you can do this. You don't have to go to India to do this. You can do this maybe 10 minutes a day in the early morning before your partner is there, or like now I just take the time for myself a lot this day, and I found out that love is actually, it's not about being together all the time or in the distance. Love is about understanding of the boundary that you have for yourself and the people in your life. If you have enough time for yourself and you give what yourself need, even you work, even you living together in the same house, it is okay, because you can go out of your space and you share. It's not go out of your space and ask for something. In my point of view, I think everything in our life is spiritual. Either the person admit it, saying it, feeling it, living it, or not. And in each and every one of us, we have our own time to realize and to live our life according to what we believe. And again, as a couple, you cannot tell the other person to believe or to think or to feel the way you want him or her to be. The only thing you can do is just for yourself. Concentrate on yourself, on on your personal growth, and to be kind and be compassionate in this relationship. And if you meant to be together, you will slowly evolve and you will change, because we changing all the time. We will find a middle way to be together in harmony. And if you're not for each other, you will also have to accept that truth and let it go. But in this moment, what you can do is that instead of get angry that your partner don't believe or don't act in a certain way you want him to be, you also have to let go of that expectation. Because again, I already mentioned that in the beginning of the video, that expectation is an act of fear, it's not act of love. Because when you love someone, you just want him to be himself, because it's no point to change someone to be who he isn't, just to fit your happiness. And that is not real love. And in the same way, he has to allow you to be who you are, and you can just go on and study and learning and remembering your power, your essence of being, of sacredness that you are, and just enjoy life. And when you meet each other, and then you can embrace each other the way you are, the way he is, the way she is. And that is love. We are not changing anyone to be the person we want him or her to be. We just accept one another. And if we're meant to be together, we will enjoy this journey. And if we are not, we say thank you for all the lessons that you bring to my life. And now you're free to go if you're not happy with me. And in the same to yourself, if you're not happy in the relationship you are in, you have to do something. Because this is also part of self-love. When you love yourself, you find a good home for yourself to rest. And relationship is a kind of home, you know. Alright, beautiful people, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoy the surrounding in a construction shop. I'm going home now, and Kai gonna make some drink for me, so I'm looking forward to that. I see you next video. And if you are not yet signed up to a daily affirmation to create the life you want, you can sign up by click the link down here in description box below. You will receive daily affirmation card from me in your inbox, and this is a gift from my heart to yours. I see you next time. Mwah. Stay beautiful and healthy and enjoy life. Bye bye.